Dr. Franco Naro. The questions no a dozen papa.
Me pick a coca and some no kind. Na minimada sibia minuanum bin so nimbe ya adwana mo bebuamia. Is it a global practice? Say club sign player officially. Club no ebe announce details, financial details of the club, of the deal and min share them who be sebia club a ton player na was sign player. No officially. Club no announce the sale or the purchase of the player or quality figures involved. If that is the global practice.
Just still almost and declare figures.
No, because is it a global practice?
Okay, so
in football terms,
so it's a convention.
Man U, Real Madrid.
It's not mandatory. It is not mandatory. What is mandatory is that official figures must reflect the price. As at now, they're mandatory. And it says, can I say reflect on more agreement, more logic with FIFA, and they're mandatory. But to announce to public there, and then by force, it depends on situation. Okay. I remember very well, player like Cristiano Ronaldo, Manchester, Real Madrid person mutono. Now Manchester person betono. Do baby now amigo mon person mutono. So it was rather Manchester who came to announce, said they have accepted a bid of 80 million pounds from Real Madrid. Manchester then made it public. In the statement, they've accepted a bid of 80 million pounds today from Real Madrid for the transfer of Cristiano Ronaldo. Or me in the public. So period na Manchester in Ronaldo before Ronaldo Crampo Beckham. The same thing. Players are say you are a darling boy of the team. They don't want to go into person justify reason or call. And to be honest, cannot son no man sometimes so more announce. But what must I say? I think Beckham started because 23 million pounds or something. They announced it. But and yet the mandatory thing say you must necessarily announce. But what is the norm? I mean, Baba say because now no a requirement say you must state the figures and then normally in terms of registering documentation. People use other sources. Publishing because they say no a federation no ultra but it does not necessarily come from the club say but clubs annual meeting no players from transfer no and scanning almost stating because I can document the call AGM no I could discuss it into need sir form no nani na about that bonting but not the time no more yet transfer no.
Okay. Can Asante Kotoko report work to FIFA for watering the pitch? Uzu crowd later.
You see, Mama, two quick modern ones. Where Estavao de how Chelsea captured it. Chelsea Football Club has agreed a deal to sign teenage forward Estavao William from Palmeiras, the 17-year-old. They never quoted figure. This is Mbuemo for Man United. Manchester United is pleased to confirm that Brian Mbuemo has joined the club subject to registration. The Cameroon, If you go to the other side, recent times, at the Passing Football Club, officially, Obeka those details. Usually, the length of the contract is what the club gives. Exceptional circumstances. And now Benya say it be a bibinti some special bibinti club no be quote figure. Make a way because your listeners in the feel there. You better cabro for no dear can croford dear. Why have we not said this?
Also even in Ghana, also Ghana crown.
Yes.
The cat transfers.
Transfers nibi. But why are we not? Mostly, and yet figures in about Bontinia is not from the club officially. It's from journalists. Clubs officially don't mention those figures. Even some of the contract or most of the contract have what they call confidentiality clause. These confidentiality clauses say any kind say obe divulge and some na contract oba be done a third parties. By the end of the day, so we register so the contract need be called the regulatory body and answer the TMS. Based on that, journalists are able to deduce or come out with the figure. Until as time goes on, a beba out. So I disagree with Koka say, as I say officially, Kotoko Babo and Timber Tudi. Unless a beer you bet my case the circumstances that are around the boy in the transfer no and no share say right after work demolition exercise on Kotoko na Kotoko star boy o maton no ebianes eduano ma dia manafi ntene ya obetuma tudin na mankrofo bo ato mu yam say enkomo na mu ni ye di ni say ahokyere na aba sika eba entianye no ampa sika emu oduru aba nemum that is not the normal practice.
But say what instances one sika eba instead of kind gate process na dey normally ni na tudwa omo top players and some of the tudwa say I cover player we ya turn say naming country crowd make this boy from Lagos cities Tenedu ya turn this amount
Kotoko announce officially
yes
the amount
yes
really
yeah ya turn say ya cover player we turn say now Thomas Canaba club in the occasion there and norm and
general that is not the global practice obi o tie me bia no they can still go
to the fine and because
several
secretary or mameka
but
my father means
general Tinameka say nearby bontina ye keka no enye clubs no na dey ba officially a journalist edu na bi kra taxes a utia wo so no knowing the percentage tax people can deduce and get the figure. And it is not the club that officially mentioned the figure. That is the normal.
Are you in support of that?
Who say am I in support
of
no, I'm talking about the global practice in football because they have what they call confidentiality clause in some of these contracts, in most of the contracts.
Well.
But I'm not ruling out the possibility say it be due to the exceptional circumstances that led to the sale. Now person crofo kukuto yem now justify say and now we ntina meton yem in such situation you may have to bring it out.
Okay. This
Obin susu beside say Saudi model no of investing in the clubs no near deno anyambia isusu say no na be boaye anase kwan be so Saudi dey obviously aban no and as a Saudi minor, pick some clubs and some clubs were supported financially to buy big players and lure big players into their league. Said they be pushing Crawford there. In Tibia, Yemfan say Ghana and so are we advocating? Says I buy no bet me discuss Ghana league nimu na ya kono na ya krabesha. E be a buying pick some 4 clubs. Na yenka say omo ene the model clubs. Near Pompey omu with sika omu ko other countries ko fa players e kukuda mumra na nima e league no honi ade ana. I don't think that will be the best for us because yempo Ghanaian class will continue to be highly selling clubs. Saudi for no selling to make profit and sheda nye omu butaye ba yen de ne de we den sika bia de ba behim bia no our ultimate aim will be to sell and make money. So I will not advocate for the Saudi model for Ghana. For me it doesn't work for us. Obisi nso atrema wen nso atrema omuni lower division bia team nagu any hobby is defunct intiente enwase obisi yen stadium ye ohoyi is it fit for purpose? Kasi bibi a fit for purpose naturally say senti butayenti ayeye sa ade no ade na wo honum no etimi boaye ma yetumi de ya de kro epese yeye yen stadium yi ni titiri ufa aban de na hodo na butaye pa ne say ebe boaye ma yetumi de abo yen league matches ni football competitions and other sporting activities both local and international and clearly I'm saying the Accra Sports Stadium pe anytimi ASR international one no Baba Yara is not doing that. We are not the free on kra tisa Baba Yara for tartan tracks so I be say the tumrikani ade ohwe tartan track now is not for it. Entertainment aspect be a DC stadium no we still not doing it. So for me I'm say yakasa na be tintin they are definitely most of them are definitely not fit for purpose. Obviously positive impact of Coach Karim Zito over his predecessor Enufri Arno Hoffman and Edibai. The predecessor Dr. Prosper Netewogum or Coronel Yamankoyi. results nkoyi you say only players in term engo you say only management in term engo but Karim Zito Baye in terms of relationship with players, in terms of relationship with management and even with supporters leaders, I think say a cordial unto Sansem. Under Prosper Ogum there were some supporters leaders ano mfuze omumponi inflow. But Zito, so in terms of rapport between the major stakeholders and the head coach, I think says Zito they are positive. Then in terms of results on the field, general difference in us because Zito ababeji FA Cup, waji President's Cup, akwaji Toyota Cup, ababeji Super Cup, or the Kotoko Aqua Africa, where Ikwara Ashen home and away, and a work abesheno, I embarrassing. But I think that Zito has qualified them for Africa and has played in Africa, which Ogum second term he couldn't do. So the positive impact has, for me, so many. Obiso diane se Hurricane ni Benzema. Mse maminje no mandi na onye me obisame a amifa no to. Virgil van Dijk, John Terry, Kolo Toure, Gary Cahill, Gabriel Magalhaes, and then Vidic. When I I think say my least performer will be Gary Cahill. He had determination and near Denny Bibia, but squad no more there too. No, my dream say we assemble the best centre backs and was say among the best. No, you need the onya there, and I think so. I'll go for Gary Cahill. I rate Virgil van Dijk, John Terry, Kolo, Gabriel, and Vidic ahead of Gary Cahill. Is weed a banned substance in sports? Yes. We are near chose one we are a band. Until Onimubi on we be a Mawada phone coffin or the Bobo. Okay. Ubi say a then MSC or Black Stars until from 1982. Yen to me crew a biada. Maybe Arabia group bia or the bia na MSC or honum. Sometimes a purely lack of quality. For some of them, I think say is a matter of luck. Over the closest we came was 92 in Senegal, and I think that we paraded top squad. That is a squad you can see is a lack of quality. And I don't even think say a lack of unity. To say the because I'll be the pellet on your boy function till your boy could do final Krenny could devour boy about penalties near the day. So probably matter of luck on that circumstance. Matter luck and be a ludi we share how I be the Pele had the red card and missed the final and how a penalties Nikoya. I don't think say a purely lack of luck. And over 2015 the Egypt Mohamed Gadou Susuguna General 2010 ahead of South Africa, Angola 2010. Yeah. Yes, thank you.
And then 2015 to win the final against Ivory Coast penalties.
Yes. Those Ivory Coast the penalties mienu AJ free and same. And Egypt in Susu share 2010 ahead of the World Cup. General, a different era they do be a purely lack of quality. It do be so my dream say be a lack be and LUD. But okay generally me feel say it do baby ananka say any so ye mano ebi my to make the get it there. It's a bit difficult to say.
Admittedly, it's not mandatory to declare transfer figures. Likewise, it's not mandatory to declare gate proceeds. Yet we declare it here, and why? It's understandable that there's no caveat on affirming that transfer figures are not announced to the public. Rather, it's the clubs that have chosen not to do that. However, on our part of the world, where administrators are easily labeled thieves, don't you think when they announce them and publish their accounts, they can win and sustain the public trust?
Yes,
all right. Kuka no anaside way abaya. Kuka anaside way and so abre. All right. Also nadwinchire enono.
I think he has a very legitimate point, and it's something, and it will be a preachy towards transparency. And it's kind of everyone else will be a major influence him. But my only saying was that it is not the global practice. But if a club decide to do it, it has to a club and say or person or chess or more transparent. For me, it's good. Obi bisa say visit Rwanda. I who say Google clubs be ehuni ade no. Ni titiri Arsenal boboku a ubehun say omujesi no omabeti baby ani the captain Zamband Bono ubehun say honom visit Rwanda na adenti enesa ne ma no honom de tian say Rwanda man ni GDA say ade ba ko ebetumi ama ensrahwe akoso o my friend Rwandam and say omubebo like ensrahwe tourism ade ma Rwanda for nya sika pa. So in the attempt to advertise and make people visit Rwanda and see area tourist centers no and we decided say sanity there ombekwa sponsor Arsenal. In fact nyesika omodemo free. I think 2018 they paid 10 million pound sterling to Arsenal. Said they be omobebo dawru na utie Rwanda for no komo na sa advertisement no omudo musika koye no abo mamanya sika pa because nipa bebre free chirichi ni benche aba Rwanda aba visit tourist centers ahodo a omonya mfaso into who visit Rwanda na it is Rwanda paying money to advertise for people to visit Rwanda. A purely business. Okay. Obi say okay, I'm say with the academic why place Maradona over Ronaldo when he a football greater in pimping Crawford place Ronaldo Maradona over Ronaldo. The only thing Maradona was a World Cup Cristiano Ronaldo ni now for the individual achievement Cristiano Ronaldo esse pass Maradona bebre. And I also think that yes, for me in terms of successes in football, I will place Cristiano Ronaldo ahead of Maradona. But the ball in that form na mono and the MGD is Maradona in bossing Cristiano Ronaldo. And if I'm rating in terms of greatness, I'll rate Cristiano Ronaldo ahead of Diego Armando Maradona. Kopama, Jude Bellingham, Bruno Fernandes. I should start one, bench one, and sell one in a 4-4-2 diamond formation. Madriam say all these three in a diamond formation, you know, Omunina no ebe competing for the tip. Then Yemfan said the number 10 position. Ehoni Bia, Kopama, Jude Bellingham, and Bruno Fernandes, Ombabishia in a 4-4-2 diamond formation. The one who will be playing behind the two leading attackers. And for me as a coach, I think that Jude Bellingham will give me more than any of them will give me. So I will go for Jude Bellingham in that one, place Bruno Fernandes on the bench and sell Kopama.
If the Kumasi Asante Kotoko want us to do Ibima, then they will declare all their accumulated debts and ask supporters to come and help. Sikabadia management no adani mum. Maybe udi upano no unya hwedia na wakori no ho. Period. NTK Edoso na diwe aba. Sikabadia na mane ambarifora dani mum.
No be odi pano da hwedia kwa san sa ba. Bade no odi pano.
Ni mzabi no man kan twi ni. Enti kabadia na yeme ibima sikabadia na yemu nti omuso montiase.
You see, General, to add to that, I say what we call global practice by nema bebrea wo hwe wo situation and no circumstances no wa ye no said ye ebeboa. Example say am de ma we omomo nkoka nchire obi so onye ibima menye sure say obetati say Real Madrid, Man U, ni sa nema ene na moye la sulala. No mo take it ni kura nkrofo pre no mato. Ba wo de ene ntisa. Ntisa wo so be ye ne te se de omumu ye na ande a. Wan hwe a wo so ntumi meka nchire obi say.
The work stadium we man be 30-40 minutes. 1 hour.
Yes.
Wo bi e na
asa. Take it ni kura sa be 3-4 days before the game. Enti bedru wa na nkrofo. Enti wo de ene ntisa, wo de ene wo sresre. Wo ne na mo patch wo se nkrofo mra. Enti sa wo feel say wo pan nkrofo cho no beti dia. Ene esa wo ye no se ni omun so peno. So me, I'm saying say globally that is not the practice, but since our circumstance is different from how yenya revenue ni man nkrofo ba stadium no, ye kase ye no se ni omu de ni bi pepepa emwa. So as early as possible, Kotoko management should let the supporters know how much they sold abet amoa. It's even better than so be back free baby. And I don't know what they stand to lose. So we can't share supporters. Say be a brand no ye Tony say ya. Or let's say be a sikanisha. Pa and Crofobeka say na say baby nti wenti na dig me get
super
na general super there say scanaba because scan won to kofa. Say super scan say be ubetima godi.
So na emu aye dia yin say so bo bebrisa. Skabadia ya omega.
Ya boa nti Skabadia ya omega kra.
You be who say Kotoko top player Emma supporters at the pressure AC management so say motor say see that. Omo to be who say ibisi abada o. Why? Why? Timing, okay. Timing on the cotton, you know. All right.
And then how quicker, just after the Kotoko exit, a far baby, and you know, nobody was expecting a transfer. It was that time, no more.
Not a month to it. Because who's a need a connect to or have a task with them.
Maybe I no more figures.
Oh, no, I'm going for it. No. Can I enter buy? I'm going for it. 2 more figures now, but for my one now. Two. Minim abadamwa
minim
uje msei
yenim
ana yakata zmo bianka
yenim nyama to yenim
about
fish omo de baba bonti
okay
baba bonti
all right dida ko er wa na ho ko
we na ga beto you
bacho me bo carela Sunday
oh all right udati doc yento so
yes obi ni we de kese mutimi nyama yi
management members to meka scan was na ba be get
and can na kanye communication team member bi the main communication person aba wanka na wona obisi can the NSA explain why no scoreboard at Babayara tano munto de ohonom no nyese nya adwuma kekewu ey obsolete etitedie atwa nya papa intese omutu de koche so
omuto modern one
no to modern one de bebo ska wokro imu se ani abrese ye free football country ampa ye pese hu se ye football country at least not 2 stadiums as scoreboard wo e wokro ma near Muhammad the 5th ebi bo ha 1 stadium 2 e bo ha several stadiums on the continent there are 2 scoreboard be who this corner that corner maybe out be hu ya fe na apeja oti wo wachi se wo re what the ben scoreboard I heard they had there one kura ye ni bi we the more time ebeguso a mu ana omotimi the team sheet aba na da so sa scoreboard ano
Zongo say here dwuma kwa nkebe fan sa o.
Nkebe fan time na da so no.
Time ne line up present nkebe fan sa.
General. Tip papa and then Crawford scoreboard yi playback so person here. Crawford scoreboard yi match see playback. E was stadium am for here.
Oh Africa.
You
supporters ni beto obi ahu no say
una that scoreboard ni april say una that so no dey agi.
If you were here for Okruha
time
sikadie
we here to say computer monitor ne bohonum type in
CRT no
okay
look what we are now
bebre how but so dem main for back me no bi gift worry I'm so obi say on put in back cross we weska maybe it's alleged to have stolen very good perspective. Say I say there you say wafa ordinance akekenska ana wa mo man no aboka willfully causing financial loss to the state.
Say if you suspending for now to say be reason mo
me anka say minim say free sense em ni sisi no otumi ko esco meetings ni bi ana e brani sha mentumi anhwe efi no mrem eniema a wo ya e makwan ma ye suspended. But looking at and somewhere koso and bringing the name of the game into disrepute in this animal, I'm thinking say it will not be in out of order. Say executive council no the koto meetings say yen discuss and say nua bai and then oni na mu ni nsɛm a yɛka fa no ho ne baabi nsɛm no duru no yɛntumi nyina di na mmom ka ɔntentra kakra na ɔnkɔdi n'asɛm sɛ nyame yɛ n'adom na ɔdi bem a na waba abɛyɛ n'adwuma ɔdi bem no ɔba a sɛ biribiaa wɔ hɔ ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde ma na yɛde bɛma no na mmom so ɔnkɔdi bem di a because football no sɛbi obiara yɛnim sɛ wodi football anim biara no ɛsɛ sɛ wɔ high standards and the court of public opinion is not in favor of Gift Owari indulging in something that which brings the name of the game into disrepute. You can be asked to step aside. Nti omoncha se ndwendwen ho hwese se ye nua ba no omoma no agina ho mekakra no ko ne ntokwa no okowie no odi bima na nko abeto aso aye n'adwuma general sense bi ademantumi enyen menua no maka
obegada later na ze na be mane asan abaso bio na fe me man di so kakra ansa kakra na me nwuram kakra
kama me fa wintwa to fa osisu man you bit marry ni GPL the day no mbe yo bit marry
GPL
EPL sorry and a Premier League amukrado mumpe EPL don't pay Premier League league in the early days yet. I think we've done some 9 matches. Inti teams have all the potential to win it. Will be a bit more winning. United are winning 3 matches on the bounce. Next game, Nottingham Forest, one of the teams that are not playing well currently. They could get 4 wins on the bounce. As a Chinese say, a big team, Naso or revive it there, untumi Rooney out. United is no favourite to win it. As I sit here, I think the 2 favourites, Arsenal and Manchester City. They are the 2 favorites for now. But the season is a long journey. A long journey. But if you ask me, can they? Yes, they can.
Okay. Is it true that Di Maria Ibrahim, formerly of Accra, to focus has naturalized for Benin? I see.